So you'll see that I'm already running this Aztec node. I'm already running it right here. And we will see, we're going to go to packages, and we will see that I'm running a validator. Now, I'm not shortchanging you. I promise you that I will show you exactly how to do it from the beginning without any command line, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to delete this package. And I'm going to have some offline time for you guys, and we're going to install it from scratch. Okay, so we're going to delete this package, remove and delete data. So we'll truly start from the beginning. Now, this Aztec package is on Testnet. And as you know, the testnet that we're going to be using is Sepolia. So first of all, I will need to have a Sepolia node. So Ethereum nodes, as you know, they have an execution layer side, and that's Geth in our case. And we also have a Prism node. Now, I'm not going to install this from scratch because a blockchain is quite heavy, and it takes a while to sync. But lucky for you guys, I already have them synced. So beautiful. Okay, now we'll go to the Dapp store where the packages that you can install on Dappnode are, and we will select Aztec Sepolia because that's the testnet. And here you will see that we have this, it is pre-populated because we already have a Sepolia node. And it detects that we already have a Sepolia node, and it detects what the RPC provider is, which is the execution layer, and the layer 1 consensus host URLs, which is the Prism one. So it pre-populates this. We don't need to do anything. And now the only thing we need to do is give it a validator private key. Now, a validator, as you know, what it does is it validates blocks. It validates blocks and transactions, and it does that by signing an attestation or signing the block that, hey, this block is a correct block. And it signs this with your own private key. Because it's your own private key, then we know that you, as the owner of this validator, have correctly validated that block, and therefore you will be given rewards. So that's the validator private key. Two things: if anybody else has access to it, they can pretend that it's you and do things and validate blocks that are not correct. So just like Ethereum validator keys, don't give those away. Okay, so I'm going to put one here. And then the Coinbase address, it is not a Coinbase exchange address. Coinbase is just another name for where you're going to receive the block rewards. Okay, so because when you're validating, you're actually supporting the network, you will be rewarded by doing your work properly, by putting your validator, by using your validator properly and validating the right blocks. So you'll be rewarded. And here you will have to put an address where you want to receive those rewards. Now, okay, let's do that. I already have them. So I have a private key right here, and I do have my rewards address right here. I want that one. Submit. Now I need to accept this, which basically says, hey, don't sue me if you don't know how to use a validator. I'm just making it easier for you, but I accept no liability. Now it said installed Aztec Sepolia. So we can go here. And now if everything goes well, so before the size of the volume was like some gigabytes, which was what the Aztec chain is right now. And now it has to sync from scratch. So if we look at the logs, we'll see that it's probably syncing. Exactly. World state updated via L2 block. So it's looking update sequencer. And basically, it should tell us that once it's syncing. By the way, we're looking at this so you can actually see that it's actually working, but you don't really need to look at this. Like, there's nothing here that you can act on. This is just information. It will work. Now you just install it, and now we'll let the chain sync, and that's the reason why I showed you before that I was already validating. Now I'm not going to be validating. It's going to take a while because it needs to sync the Aztec chain. But as As soon as it's synced, we're going to see exactly what we saw at the beginning of this demo when the Aztec package was indeed syncing. I put the same private key that I had before, the same Coinbase address, so it's basically the same configuration. So I will be syncing very soon. Now, questions that I get asked all the time. Where do I get a validator private key? And the answer is you can export one from MetaMask. In MetaMask, you can create an account, create a new account, and then export private key. And that is it. Like, that's how you run a validator. So I took a long time because I was explaining every step, but actually, like, from going to the Dapp store, clicking get, and installing it, that would have been basically 30 seconds if I already had the Prism and Sepolia and Geth installed already. So this is what it takes to run a validator on the Aztec testnet. Basically 30 seconds if you already have this.